It's another case of too much sharing on social media coming back to haunt someone. Last month, 18-year-old Cody Hall of Pleasanton, California, charged with vehicular manslaughter for fatally striking a woman who was riding her bike. After further investigation of Hall's driving history, officials upgraded the charges to murder when they saw his Twitter posts that he talked about how fast he liked to drive. Police say Hall was doing 83 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone when he lost control and killed 58-year-old Diana Hersfort. Her husband suffered a broken leg. Cody Hall is being held without bail. Back to the Dream Team on this one. Let me read the tweet. This is what he found on his Twitter account. Drive fast. Live young. Someone can come on a death ride with me.
And these tweets were after?
I don't know the dates of these. I'm not sure if they're before or after.
But
they're found after, but were they tweeted after or before the accident? That I'm not sure. But they found it, so they took a look at who this kid is.
Got you.
Yes. And, you know,
someone who likes to drive fast, it looks like, and really doesn't have a cause or care and concern for the people that are around him. And it shows just a lack of really maturity and responsibility. However, there are people that, you know, like to live on the edge, and I don't think his intent was to run over someone, but that is a consequence if you drive fast.
It gives you the depraved heart murder. Right there. I drive fast, come along with me on a death ride. I mean, that's ample for a depraved heart murder case. And so if he posted that after the fact, I'd like to know who his lawyer was that didn't tell him don't post anything.
Right, an 18-year-old kid, you can't stop him. Darren, you're nodding your head. I think you're agreeing with Kirby.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's felony stupid. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for lawyers to manage their clients. I mean, I'm sure we all have horror stories about how a client has undone all of the great efforts of a lawyer. I had one client who was in custody on a very serious, on a murder charge, a very well-known case, and he wrote what amounted to a confession, but he used Spanish to disguise some of the key words, not thinking that, hey, maybe there might be some Spanish-speaking folks in
They'll
LAPD.
never catch me now.
So, yeah, exactly. I can outsmart them. But, you know, if either way, whether it's before or after, clearly we're dealing with somebody who's immature, an immature 18-year-old. And this is the kind of thing that when it comes to light at a sentencing hearing, even if it doesn't support some elevated charge for depraved heart murder, even if this comes up in the context of the manslaughter case, this is the kind of thing that will inspire a judge to give you the uppermost term as opposed to showing some leniency. In the battle between justice and mercy, you know, this is going to mean more justice and less mercy for this young man.
Absolutely. And this is one reason I like the social media, because law enforcement can oftentimes use it in their investigation to find out a little bit more about the defendant.